Rosa, hi. Um, Rosa, I want to speak directly to you, and this is for you. Um, uh, I, I'm going to make this just real quick. If you believe me, and if you believe in Darren and Blanca, Blanca and Darren, the relationship that started because of your wedding, that started from our first kiss in your kitchen to our entire relationship started in your house. Edith, mainly because of her, got us together. That's in the story of some of the videos, if you, when you watch the videos. Edith and Dale helped because he was with, but Edith basically got Blanca and I together. I chose her, she chose me, her family chose me. And so if you believe in our relationship, like everyone tells us we're the perfect couple, if you believe in us and if you believe in me and if you understand that Blanca is in some trouble, she's not okay, and if you will easily understand when you watch the videos that of all the incidents and the explanations of that, this, everything, all of this was caused by something that was not her fault. Not her fault at all. And she doesn't deserve what's going on now, because trust me, like I told Edith, and I'm sure you'd understand, I told Edith, I know her more, better, longer than Edith, than you, than Rosa, than her mother, even, than Mara, her entire family, all of her friends combined. That's how well I know her, and she knows me. We know each other the best than anyone on the planet. We've been together, married, for more years than we're both have been alive each. I was 24, she was 26. We were married for 34 years. That's more than half of our entire lives each. This is absolutely her mechanism. So what she's doing right now with this marriage, it's absolutely for the wrong reasons. And if I get your help, or if she was with me, which is almost impossible, if she was in my car right now, I could make her understand. But of course, that can't happen. It's impossible to get her in my car myself. I'm restricted. I can't go anywhere close to her. Plus, she's hiding. Yes, she's hiding. But if she was right here, I could let her understand by just simply talking, and she would get to the point, I get it. She would want to walk away from this wedding. I promise. Trust me. Once she understands what is going on, what this is, how free she can be, because right now she's indebted, in debt. She owes this person something. She's tied down, which both of us gave each other freedoms when we first got back together. Freedoms to do, go, say, when, where, whatever we wanted, each of us. That's in the videos too, the stories, that story. She did not want to get married. We both of us agreed we do not want to get remarried once we got back together. In December, she told our manager, Shirley, I want no more men in my life. Which I told Shirley, she's pretty fun and flirty with me. That's in the videos too. She's there, Rosa. I know it from my heart and my soul. She's there. I just gotta get face to face with her. There is no point. I have a plan. And if you work with me, help me to help your friend, your sister, your friend that you grew up with, you and Edith. When I was saying that I know her better than everyone combined, trust me when I say this is not her. I know exactly when I'm talking to Sweet Blanca, when she is. I can just look at her. She's being managed by her mechanism. And I know exactly when she's calm. The last time she was at my apartment, she texted me, hey, can I do my laundry at your apartment? Of course, baby. And then she got there early, and she texted me, oh, I got here early. I gotta go pee. Are you gonna be here soon? I said, jokingly, well, climb over the rail on the patio. The door's open. Say hi to Max. That's kind of a funny thing because she wouldn't climb over the rail that's on the patio. And she was so calm. She didn't have to put on airs. She didn't have to impress anyone. She was so comfortable. Did her laundry. Had a Zoom class, logged into the Wi-Fi. And then the next time I saw her, it's been downhill ever since. How can you go from someone so awesome, so sweet, so comfortable with me, to, oh, I'm the bad guy, and it just doesn't add up, Rosa, okay? I need you. So my plan, there's no point, there's no benefit to let Blanca see any of these videos. I never wanted to talk about this to her from the beginning. Simply, if she would go with me to pick up passengers, the fun I have every day, all day, the job I have driving passengers in this car, this very special car that she was gonna buy, that she loved this car, that she had so much fun. She would have a permanent smile on her face by the time she went to bed. And then she would ask, can we go tomorrow? What time can we go tomorrow? That's how much fun she would have. And she'd forget about her anger. She would forget about everything, even the person she's seeing. I swear to God, I could easily just say, so how's Larry? Or someone would ask, so how's Larry doing? She would go, oh, he's okay, I guess. Because she would be grounded. She would be in the present. And then after I let her understand and she gets it, she would want to walk away from that relationship. Once I show her how he talks, how he acts, by the communications I have with that guy, she will be very embarrassed that she wasted time with this person. I swear. I've been trying to warn her of this guy since May. So my plan is, there's no benefit to show her these videos. I have to talk to her face to face. That's the only way it'll work. Because I can tell I'm the only one that knows how she is, when, what to say, when not to say it. I'm just gonna lay it out on her. I know she's getting married to some guy in another country. She's hiding. She tells Shirley she wants nothing to do with her past. That's almost impossible, right, Rosa? I mean, if you think about it, if with that thinking, she could never go back to Mexico. She had the Lincoln trauma here. That was nothing. I didn't know for a year. She didn't tell me for a year. The big one, the big trauma, is when she was younger. She told me everything about it. I know exactly what happened to her. I'm fine with it. I would have been freaked out before we got married if I found that out. But I know her. I love her. I fell in love with her even more and married her. This came out 33 years later, and we've been managing it. So my plan is, if you could please take whatever time to listen to the videos that I sent you. It'd be easily, you would understand it, and I'm positive you care for Blanca. I'm sure you have some care for me. We never did get a chance. I mean, with Edith, for at least a year and a half, every Friday and Saturday evening, Edith would call me, or I would call her for at least an hour on the phone. Every Friday and Saturday. Edith was like a sister. It was because Blanca's Spanish wasn't too great, so she would help me kind of talk me through stuff, and Edith was my sister. And I told her that just after Mexico. But right now she is on Blanca's side and will fight to the death to protect her, just like all of her friends. And in the videos I explain her friend Gina. And with Dale, the conversation, Dale said, why did Gina do that? Basically, that's how I told Blanca, that's how your friends are going to protect you. She did. She totally lied to Blanca to be her best friend. To be her, it's called best friend. She actually caused more harm to Blanca of that one thing that she said. Whatever happened in Mexico is nothing compared to how severe what Gina told her made her mechanism spark so severely. Never seen her this bad, Rosa. It's not good. It's hurting her physically. Again, if you watch the videos, you'll understand the stories. If she doesn't she has to get rid of this mechanism. So the plan is, if you see these videos, understand it, talk to me, then I need Mara to understand, to get on my side also. Not just to block Darren, bad guy. That's not true. And I know Mara will understand if you are with me. Because you would understand also. I'm not selling this. It's called bullshitting. I'm not exaggerating this at all. This is from my heart. I lived this, Rosa. I lived with her mechanism. I know every single thing about it. She doesn't. She's not supposed to know. That's the benefit it's the beauty of the mechanism. She's not supposed to know. She doesn't have any control of the mechanism. It's basically like PTSD. It's called fight or flight mechanism. If someone's in a trauma and they got blew up by a grenade and they see another grenade, they're just going to run. They're not going to think, the mechanism automatically takes over for the person. So I need your help so much. Edith will not help me. And to get Mara, because she won't listen to me, plus I can't get with Mara. Even though she was awesome to me 2 Christmases ago. She was in my apartment in Christmas. I told her, Mara, I thought I would never talk to you ever again in my life. That's awesome. She got up, she said, give me a hug. She hugged me and she goes, I love you. I said, I love you too. I started crying. And then the next night she hugged me and said she loved me too. I thought everything was perfectly fine and normal with Mara. Now she's using that recording that we've already gotten past right when we got together. So I need you to send that letter, forward that and then all these, and talk to Mara. I need to talk to Mara. I will come to Mexico if need be, or we can Zoom call. I like the Zoom call because you can see me. I like that better than on the phone or texting. I'm so tired of texting. Oh my God. I will even drive to Houston to talk with Mara. And I know she will understand. And because she loves her sister. And she knows what she's going through. Because she went through the same thing. Blanca told me. That's pretty brave for Blanca to tell me that. That's something she never forgot about for all these years. But was brave enough and trusted me to tell me this stuff. She couldn't have told you. She couldn't have told AD. She couldn't tell anyone. Naturally, she tells her husband that she knows the best and the most. And once it'd be great if we got Edith to understand also. Not in my plan. I have to have a plan. But once, and I know she's getting married in another country. She's getting she has a diamond necklace. She has a diamond ring. She's showing the pictures to everyone, putting on airs, and she's not materialistic. You know that, Rosa. About the purse. She was very proud of that, but she wasn't materialistic. Only when she started talking about a Mercedes car. It's in the story, in the videos, that. I'm trying to make this short, this video. She, her showing the diamond ring and the necklace is her self-esteem. People with trauma have very low self-esteem. In the videos, I explain her self-esteem. No reassurances. That's all this has to do. There's no reassurance. Why no one told her she was pretty when she was in her 20s? I don't know. She never told me that. She would have told me that, but that's what started this. I showed her that picture from 1988. I'll send it to you. The picture that she took. That she said, oh, I felt ugly then. And I looked at the year, it was in 1988, the year before I met her, that I couldn't take my eyes off of her. She was so amazing. Oh my God. And then I lean over and I turned out to be Polo. I said, the woman across from me is amazing. And Polo leans over to me and he goes, that's my sister. Beautiful story. Hollywood can't write this stuff, how we met. And it's all because of you and Edith. You're a part of us. You're a part of her life. I'm a part of your family. I'm a part of her family. We're all blood related. 3 families. And it just kills me that it could end up dead. Our entire relationship, all of this 33 years gone for nothing that actually ever happened. Gun Day didn't happen the way it's believed and talked about. That's in the videos. So if you could please talk to me. You could text me, Zoom call me. I don't know how good your Spanish is or your English. Mi español es no mucho. But I have artificial intelligence on my phone that auto translates if we have a call. Okay, that'll make it easy. I'm telling you this because I have to have a plan. I know she's getting married in January. It's not true because she told Shirley, our manager, oh, we're getting married in January because that's the month that we met. I'm like, oh my God, that doesn't sound like Blanca. And she didn't meet him, and she might have saw him or something in January, but she only mentioned him at the end of March when she told me she's seeing another person. She didn't even, I was so non-believable. None of the stuff that she told me made sense. I so comfortably walked out of her car because she was driving, I was in the passenger. I just said, baby, I love you. I always will. Because I didn't really believe it. She didn't, her explanation of she was seeing someone, what it was, for how long, she said, for about a month, and we barely see each other, maybe 2 times a week, but from March all the way until August, I had the GPS tracker on her. That's in the story too. I never followed her. I never stalked her. I could see she was at her apartment by herself almost every single night. Because her mechanism put her in that situation. I would call her. Baby, I'm right in the area. Can I stop? You want to have a ciggy? Or go get should I bring over a burger? Wouldn't even return my call. She did that very often. That's in the videos too. Rosa, please, I beg of you. Listen to the videos. Watch them. I know you care for Blanca. Edith also. She's not in a good position. This guy will not know how to manage her. When her mechanism doesn't hear him right, and then he's gonna get like, that's not what you just said. He's gonna get upset. He's not like me. He won't know what it is going on. He doesn't know how to control himself. I've met this guy. I know him. I've met guys like him. I'm pretty good at reading people with my job. This guy is not a solid person. Plus, he's divorced. He most likely failed at their marriage. So something's wrong with his personality. With Blanca and I, neither of us are at fault. It's just that recording that she keeps on holding on, and we already got past that. That recording is devastating us. And it's mostly the problem. And I explained the recording in the videos. Mostly it's because of her mechanism. So please watch the videos, talk to me, let me know if we can get with Mara. I have to get Mara to understand what's going on with her sister. If she goes through this, gets married, it's not gonna be good for Blanca. I explained that also in the videos. Rosa, please help me. I beg of you. You're the last person ever. You're my last resort. I didn't want to get you involved. I tried Edith first because her friends basically caused all of this. When I asked her friends, her friend Gina, Blanca needs one of her friends to talk to her, offer to talk to her about her no reassurance. Basically her self-esteem. Gina calls Blanca or goes over and says, Darren, he's sending me pictures of you and telling me things that I don't believe is true. To be Blanca's, I'm your best friend, right? If I tell you that, that sparked Blanca to no end. Oh my God, that's what started all of this. I'm gonna stop the recording. Rosa, please help me. Please help Blanca. She will walk away from this relationship. I've already got it planned out. What about the stuff at his house? She's got most of her stuff in storage, I know. With Larry, don't worry about him. I can let her understand that. Larry, he already knows. I've told him. Larry, your days are numbered. Meaning she's gonna find out about you. Watch. He knows his days are numbered. And about her stuff in the house, I know she's not on the mortgage. Blanca Zorn did not sign that because she was the realtor. Pretty awkward situation for her to sell a guy a house with her state Texas license, close on it, get a commission, and move in. She doesn't even know if it's ethical because she didn't tell our manager that she did that. She told Shirley, I'm just moving into a different apartment. She's hiding. She's embarrassed to tell Shirley what really happened. And then she tells Shirley, well, I get along great with his kids. And I said, Shirley, he's got one kid. She is an adult and she's married with a kid, a baby, living in a different state. She's probably never even met his kid. You see where I'm going here? Her mechanism is so powerful. Oh my God, I never imagined in a million years this would happen. It would get to this point. I was that close at least 100 times. But I didn't know until just about after Gina is when everything was like pieces of a puzzle. Back last May, there's a piece and I got the puzzle all put together because of what Gina said, and then using everything that I learned that she showed me, I know exactly how to get rid of her mechanism forever. She would be the strongest, most bravest Blanca she's ever been. She wouldn't have to rely on her mechanism ever. She could handle anything, any joke, any argument on her own without her mechanism making her look silly. Her mechanism doesn't make her look good, Rosa. It's kind of embarrassing when you see her say silly stuff. And I know what it is. She's not sick. It's not a syndrome. It's not a disorder. She doesn't need prescription drugs. She doesn't need a therapist. Nothing. She doesn't need a pastor. Our pastor tried 6 times. He feels bad that he didn't help us as a pastor. Therapist. She told me she's seeing a therapist back since gun day. Therapist, I think, made it worse. That story's in the recordings too, about therapists, about pastors. She simply, all it is simply her God-given mechanism that she didn't ask for. She never asked for that mechanism. It's automatic. Automatic is in the definition of mechanism. Look it up. In Espanol. Or in English. She didn't choose this, Rosa. She didn't ask for any of this. Nothing. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for all this information about mechanisms, about traumas, about anxiety. I didn't ask for all this information, but I have it. And I'm doing my damnedest to manage it, to help her. I'm the only one that can help her. And I'm the only one, there's no benefit to show her these videos because she will not listen. She'll say no. That's what she told the pastor, our pastor. The pastor invited her to the church. She went to the church on a weekday, I think it was a Monday, in the middle of the day to meet with her pastor, which I went to church voluntarily. She didn't have to ask me to go to church after we got back together. When she texted me, we got back together the first time, totally changed me, Rosa. I learned. I woke up. Changed my life when she got back together. And we did awesome. We were better, the both of us. We learned. It's all in the if you please watch the videos. All of this is explained. You're gonna like it. They're very nice stories. You'll be proud of her and you'll be proud of us. Please watch them. And please talk to me. You can call me, text me, whatever's convenient for you. I have artificial intelligence, AI, auto-translate on my phone. So you can Zoom call me. It'll translate automatically. Because I don't know. I think your English is really awesome. Why I think that, I don't know. Because you had responded to an email years ago to me. It's like, wow, her English is really good. So quick. That's what I'm going on. So I appreciate it. Please, Rosa, for her, for us, for Devin and Tyler, they're directly affected from the mechanism. Devin wants nothing to do with her. He might be nice to her. He won't go to the wedding, whatever. If she has a wedding in another country, no, that's not gonna happen. It's such a mess, Rosa. We need our kids. I want Alex to be comfortable. Alex really is same like Edith. She's very upset of what happened in Mexico. I didn't invite myself to go to Mexico. Alex invited me with very beautiful words. That we love you, Darren. We still love you. And come and Mara, Alex, and I will take care of you with the doctors, even though she just had a surgery. And I dealt with that. Mexico, whatever happened, I had no control. Nothing made sense. I tried. And Blanca her mechanism was managing all of that. Shirley, our manager, said when she got back from Mexico, she was an extremely different person. Not the same Blanca that she's known for 20 years. I've known Shirley for 25. Shirley knows her very, very well. Blanca tells her everything. Well, Shirley tells me. Shirley knows if Blanca gets married, Shirley won't help me what I'm asking you to help. She goes, no, Darren, let Blanca fall. She knows she's gonna have to pay for a third divorce. She knows it because it can't possibly work out. Blanca jumped in it way too quick for all the wrong reasons. She goes, Darren, she needs to feel real pain from a real divorce. And it won't be pretty. It won't be nice like us. Because we had no reason to divorce. I still, to this day, was never told why we were divorced the second time. I know why. It's because of her mechanism. And she will understand that once I explain everything. Show her the videos at Sam's and Walmart. She's going to be horrified when she sees the security video. We're in the parking lot at Sam's. At Walmart, we were in the store. I've talked to both managers of both stores. I can't get them because there was no crime. The police can't get them, no crime. Me and her walk into the store, they will show us the video. And to get her out of that house, I will manage Larry. I know how to manage that guy very well. I promise, I will have that guy help me if I don't have help to move Blanca's stuff out. I've had to plan that. I've actually had to think of that. Because I know it's not hard to imagine this can happen, Rosa. I just need some help. Because I know Blanca. I know her better than, and I know her mechanism better than she does. And her mechanism is basically done. If she walks in, to finish my plan, if I get you on to be understanding what's really from what I'm saying, and Mara, we're gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to go to Mexico, probably, to make this happen. She's gonna have to be convinced to put a pause on this marriage. Somehow. I just don't know. If she gets married, it's gonna be more expensive to get it annulled. If I can get that to go spelled, have an annulment of her marriage. That's expensive, it's dirty, it's nasty, it's ugly, and it's expensive. Just put a pause on the wedding. Because if she gets married, she doesn't get his retirement benefits. Which is what she told Shirley. I'm going to take advantage of his retirement benefits. Blanca, that's opportunistic. It makes you look like a gold digger. That's not you. You're an independent woman. Okay, Rosa, I gotta go, okay? Please, thank you. Muchas gracias.